you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me.
Okay, so let's get into these Scorpios. So Scorpio is a water sign. That's their element, and their fixed sign, and their quality sign is a fixed sign. So if you are a fixed sign, that means you have tremendous endurance. You go the extra mile. You will not ever give up. Perseverance is really a Scorpio's secret. Like, they're gonna always persevere. They're always gonna end up on top. They're always gonna be at the pivotal height end of their career, their emotions, their finances. They always want to be top of the motherfucking iceberg. If you want something done, these are definitely like your people to call on. You can definitely call a Scorpio when in need, when in down, when in doubt, all of that. A Scorpio will definitely reassure you of all of the shortcomings that you feel like you're having in your life, and that is definitely a reason why you should always, keep a Scorpio around you and or close. Your high vibe in Scorpio during this retrograde is intense, deep, mysterious, psychic, sexy as hell, strong, magnificent, magnetic, emotional, seeks purpose, and has a portraying what is that? Can't even read my own damn writing. Oh, they have a very penetrating mind and very shrewd. So these are your high vibes. Your low vibe Scorpios are vindictive, scheming, controlling, moody, hidden agendas, deviant, resentful, obsessive, and power hungry. Well, shit. They're intensely deep, so I guess, isn't everybody in power? But anywho, so Mercury is going retrograde in your 5th house, Scorpio. So the 5th house represents romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, fertility, childlike spirit, joy, and self-expression. And self-expression. So I wrote a lot for you guys, Scorpio, because I did a lot of homework. So this is going to be a time for you, Scorpio, to be really mentally aware and focused on your inner child. This will be a time for you, Scorpios, to realign with some things from your childhood that you feel like you lost, or something you have subconsciously and unknowingly let go of. So that might be like something you've always believed in. Like, if you felt like people should never lie, have you feel like you've have you lost that somewhere along? Like, do you feel yourself telling more fibs than the truth? If you were somebody that usually shared, do you see yourself being more stingy? Like, just kind of getting back to those tidbits and, like playing around, being more goofy, being more transparent, not being so, like tighten up the grip. It was very loosened for you, Scorpio. So definitely getting back to that childhood like aura about you guys. So with that, you should definitely get some self-concentration and selfishness back, whether it is saying no to things you once had, or pumping the brakes when you are uncomfortable. As a kid, we don't really have the I don't know what it's called, but like when you don't say something because you don't know how people will react. When you are a child, you really just let anybody have it, because you're like, wait, I feel unsafe, I feel uncomfortable, I feel used, I feel judged, I'm feeling jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you have felt, you would portray that. You would definitely put your emotions at the forefront to let somebody know, like, I don't like that. So definitely, like, if you could bring some of that childhood, like, fearlessness back. I want to see that, Scorpio, for this retrograde. I want to see the fearless Scorpio who's, not afraid to backslide on how he or she feels, just giving it to somebody the way it was given to them. Letting some of those guards up that protect your inner child and can still suit you. To come in contact with or reconnect back with your child and inner self, whether it be in a creative aspect or just creating in general. Creating will help you, Scorpio, with picking up some of those familiar energies and feelings that you used to feel. this will definitely bring huge amounts of nostalgia for you guys, Scorpio, which you should very much sit back and embrace. The nostalgia of everything around you, you know, like memorizing music from songs you used to know, or creating the way you used to create. If you used to read more when you were a child, tackling those fields of things. And I really feel like that will help you, Scorpio, to really embrace who you were and who you became, and kind of meet in the middle with, are you doing things wrong? Are you doing things right? Are you embracing the nuances of who you are becoming and who you are now from who you used to be? But still keeping the barrier, but the bridge to connect you guys. You guys are really complex, Scorpios, and I hope you're like reading between these lines of like what I'm saying, and I hope I'm giving it to you in a way you can grasp the equalization of both who you are, your inner child, and your inner self now. So, creating will help you, Scorpio, with picking up some of those familiar energies and feelings that you used to feel. This will definitely bring huge amounts of nostalgia for you, Scorpio, which you should very much sit back and embrace. Also, the 5th house is the house of romance. Yay! So you will be feeling very much in love or in awe of someone, or in liking of someone to the 10th power. If you wasn't feeling a nigga before, you're feeling a nigga now. I promise you, Scorpio. You probably was like, but now you like, I'm feeling him. I like him. He make me feel good. I want to be around him. And I 100% feel you, Scorpio. But with Scorpios, because you guys are very sensitive, a very sensitive sign, and feminine is your polarity sign, it's no doubt that you guys make amazing lovers, but this retrograde really analyzed the type of romance you're having, whether it be too overbearing or of a relationship, or over the top, or head over heels with somebody. Either it's low or it's high. No matter what, it'll be good for you, Scorpio, to take some steps back and remember, no matter what, there is always, you know, romance within yourself. Overall, Scorpio, I just say become one with your inner child, so the present behavior in which you behave will all come out in happiness and joy for you in your personal and romantic relationships. But if any past lovers try to reach out, because Mercury is the planet of communication, and communication is of, you know, off the fucking scales right now, it wouldn't be smart to talk to any, you know, like past lovers, or try to rekindle anything, because like a friend once told me, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, if they wasn't feeling you before, they're not feeling you now. If this shit didn't work then, it's not gonna work now. And during this retrograde, this is not the time to be trying to fix anything, or, you know, make something reshake. We're leaving that shit in the past. So, Scorpio, for your read, for your oracle card read for this retrograde, you got take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So I will post this on my Instagram, and I really think that this is just a really great card, because it's like, take a break, embrace that inner child, embrace not always having to have a full fucking plate, embrace not always having to rip and run or do something, or force relationships, or ooh, look at that lighting, but force relationships, friendships, family ships, I don't even know what that's a fucking word, but family dynamics. Don't try to force anything, because I really feel like during this retrograde, Scorpio, everything is going to come to you tenfold, whether that be romantically or spiritually for oneself. You are definitely going to be receiving a lot this retrograde, Scorpio, and I'm excited to see how you guys blossom by the end of this shit.
Maybe a touch of love, okay, just maybe a touch of love will bring us back together through the stormy weather.